Once upon a time, in a very ancient era, there lived a man named Abraham, renowned for his unwavering faith and deep obedience to God. Abraham lived in a time when faith in the divine was central to life, and his trust in God was unshakable. He and his wife Sarah were elderly, and for many years they had longed for a child. Given their advanced age, this seemed impossible, but God had promised Abraham that he would become the father of a great nation. Miraculously, this promise came true when they were blessed with a son named Isaac. Isaac brought immense joy to Abraham and Sarah's lives, serving as a living symbol of God's love and faithfulness. Abraham, an elderly man with gray hair and a long white beard, dressed in simple beige robes, saw in Isaac the fulfillment of his dreams. Isaac, with his curious eyes and brown hair, was a bright, lively boy who brought energy and happiness to their home. One day, however, God made a surprising and deeply challenging request of Abraham. God called him and instructed him to sacrifice his beloved son, Isaac, as a test of faith. This request shocked Abraham, but he did not hesitate. His trust in God was so strong that he believed there was a greater purpose behind the divine plan, even if he could not see it. With a heavy heart, Abraham resolved to obey. Abraham gathered wood, prepared the fire, and embarked on a journey with Isaac to the place God had shown him. Along the way, Isaac, unaware of what lay ahead, walked beside his father. He carried the wood for the offering and watched his father in silence. After some time, Isaac asked, "Father, we have the wood and the fire, but where is the lamb for the offering?" Abraham, his heart heavy with sorrow, looked at his son and answered with faith, "God will provide, my son." The journey was long, taking them through barren lands and rugged mountains. Despite his inner turmoil, Abraham remained firm, trusting that God's promises would somehow prevail. Isaac, in his innocence, continued walking, trusting both his father and the goodness of the world around him. At last, they arrived at the designated place. The mountaintop was rocky, offering a vast view of the desert below. Abraham began building an altar using large stones, with Isaac assisting, unaware of the profound event about to unfold. With each stone Abraham placed, his heart grew heavier, yet he pressed on, determined to follow God's command. When the altar was complete, Abraham turned to Isaac with sorrowful eyes. He explained what God had asked of him, and Isaac, showing extraordinary trust in both his father and God, allowed Abraham to tie his hands. Calm and composed, Isaac lay upon the altar of stones, his hands bound with rope. He gazed at the sky, radiating serenity. Abraham, standing over him, held the knife with a look of profound grief. At the most intense moment, as Abraham raised the knife, a golden light enveloped the altar, and a powerful voice echoed, "Abraham! Abraham!" Abraham froze and looked toward the heavens. It was God, telling him that he did not need to harm Isaac. Abraham had proven his faith and obedience. At that very moment, a ram appeared caught in nearby bushes. Overcome with emotion and relief, Abraham untied Isaac, who rose with a grateful smile. Together, Abraham and Isaac offered the ram as a sacrifice, thanking God for his provision. The once tense atmosphere was now filled with peace and joy. The golden light continued to shine, a reminder of God's presence. Abraham looked at his son with tears of gratitude, knowing his faith had been rewarded. This story of Abraham and Isaac is a powerful testament to the strength of faith and obedience. It teaches us that even in the most challenging times, trusting in God can bring about unexpected and extraordinary answers. Abraham not only passed the ultimate test of faith but also witnessed the goodness and faithfulness of God in a miraculous way. If you found this story inspiring, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click the notification bell for more incredible stories like this one. Your support helps spread messages of hope and reflection.